Happy Tuesday and welcome to Bella Yoga and Health Coaching. My name is Coach Neffy and I am here with a tip to help you take your yoga and health journey to the next level. This week I want to be talking about Daybook or journal. And maybe you're completely new to the process of keeping a daybook or keeping a journal. Maybe it's something that you're interested in exploring. Maybe you're an avid journaler or avid daybooker. And if that's the case, I'm hoping that this video will be able to take you to the next level. And if you want to just start a daybook or a journal for the first time, that you'll know how to choose the right journal for you. So, I have been keeping a journal or a daybook for about the last 8 years or so, since 2012, 2013, it's currently 2020, and I have written through over 54 journals. This journal that I'll be demoing today is blank, it's brand new, and I'm hoping it'll be my next one. So, what do you look for in a journal? I think a lot of times people get over fixated on what the journal actually looks like. I think you can kind of let your inspiration run wild and allow the cover of the journal to kind of just jump out at you or speak to you on that particular day. There are some parts of a daybook or a journal that are really helpful that I have found over my years and tens of journals. One is the closing strap. I find that really helpful. It keeps, when I tape or staple or put loose documents into the journal, it helps keep it all together. And another thing that I have found incredibly helpful is the place where you put the pen. It also helps if it's elastic, so that way you can keep a wide variety of pens. I know I kind of like to collect them and write through them until they die. So that's kind of a collection of mine. It kind of gives me joy to be able to find lost pens, write through them until they die, give them their purpose, and then throw them away. You'd be surprised how many times people are giving out free pens that never get used. So if that's something that strikes you as well, you can look for one of these on the sides of your journal to help secure your pen. And I always love to see some sort of page where I can write my name and a phone number if the journal or daybook gets lost, so that way it can be returned to me. I've been keeping these journals and daybooks for a really long time, so it would make me sad if I lost one. So if you are beginning or if you are an avid journaler, you might just take a page in the journal to write your name and your contact information just in case it gets misplaced on the metro bus or around the school or around work. So another thing that I find really helpful for a journal or a daybook is a compartment in the back of the journal where I can keep things that I don't want to tape or staple onto a page. So if I really want to make sure that an item that I found or that came into my life that was significant to me stays completely intact, I might put it in the back part of the journal. And lastly, you can experiment with this. I love to have lined pages that are actually more narrow. I find it is more filling for me to be able to write through a page that has more lines, and it also kind of challenges me to get in more words per page. So those are some things that I value. However, you might have more open and like full handwriting, so you might not want such narrow lines, and if that's the case for you, go for it. And if you're an artist or someone that loves to doodle, you might prefer blank pages. I've written through quite a few blank page journals, and I find those can be really creative if you want to add in drawings and doodles and sketches amidst your to-do lists and your reflections and your quote collections during that time in your life. So I hope that this video has been helpful about all the different parts of a journal or a daybook that can be helpful for you on your journey. Happy writing, and oh, of course, I can't forget this. So one of the most crucial parts is the bookmark for for the daybook or the journal. That helps keep your place. That's definitely something that I look for. If I don't have a journal that has it, I always make a bookmark or use one of my bookmarks from my fiction books to be able to keep my place in my daybook or my journal. So definitely something to look out for. If you have any questions about how to make those or how to add those to a journal that doesn't have one, please feel free to comment below, and I'm happy to give you some tips and tricks to create your own bookmarks. And lastly, shout out to Yogaville, where I bought this journal in March 2020. So peace and blessings be to that ashram. I was very grateful to be able to visit them in March. They are currently closed through 2021 to help deal with the coronavirus pandemic, but I encourage you to venture to their shrines and sit in on their meditations when they are open again and accepting visitors. Thank you for listening. Go and write. Do not be scared of the blank page. Mess it up, beautify it up, make it today, and I hope you are well. Thank you all very much. This is Coach Neffy of Bella Yoga and Health Coaching.